Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking around and for hanging out with us for our game of Bikes on Brooms. Sorry that we were a little late to start today. We heard that McDonald's their ice cream machine was working, and we had to race over there really quick. So that is why we started a little later than expected. But no worries at all, because we have an exciting, fun session for you, hopefully, today of Bikes on Brooms. Obviously, you know me. I'm Emma, also known as Emma Panada. You're here on my Twitch channel. You can also find me on Twitter at Emma Panada, where I tweet about streaming sometimes and retweet a bunch of stuff my friends say and make funny jokes every once in a while. And with me today are my co-hosts. Let's start with Ash.
Hello, I am Ronald McDonald himself.
We're truly blessed to have you here.
Yeah. Hello. I was stuck in the Macca's drive-thru, but I made it out, so I'm alive. Hello. Don't I have to plug my Twitter again? No one cares about that. Next person.
All right. Next, we have Arabella.
I'm Arabella. I play Magnolia Moore, which that's important to say who you play, Ash.
Yeah, huh?
Now more than ever.
I play Justin. There we go.
You can find me on Instagram at sincerely.arabella.
Actually, you guys are in Lynn Witch Academy now, so you have to say your
I play Kite.
your alternate personas names.
Oh,
Do we
God.
get to say both?
I'm curious to see who remembers theirs.
I'm Haxius or something like that.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a Pokemon, dude.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
I'm Sable.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
That's so in
Roll with
character.
Yeah.
That's very
that-
in character
yeah,
for
it
you, actually. Olivia is
Olivia.
your other name. But let's hop on over to the boy Graham.
All right. Well, I'm Wendy's. You may recognize my pigtails from my restaurants.
Props
in
for
another
stepping
world.
up your fry game lately.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
Welcome. Chili's my favorite. But I'm actually Graham in this world, and I play Brandon. For now.
Yeah. All right. And last but not least, we have Nina Wolverina.
I am the Burger King, and I play Andy, and also Andy in Sable's body.
Yep. Love it. And for those of you who don't know, there aren't many of you in here right now, but our good pal Nina Wolverina has a book that is releasing soon. You can pre-order a copy, and
Oh my God,
here's
you have an alert
here's
for
a
it.
link for her Twitter where she talks about the book and has the pre-order link. So take a look, buy a copy, because really it's a fantastic book. I got to read an early copy years and years ago. So yeah, support Burger King.
Use code Emma Panada to get 10% off your order.
I wish.
I do not think that's a deal that exists.
I wish I could set up a promo code, but I actually think that you have to be part of Amazon's like Kindle thing. And as much as I have to use Amazon to be able to self-publish, I am not going to support them any more than I have to. So I have not signed up for that. So no promo codes for you.
That
Pay
makes
full price.
sense. We're just gonna try to get the first book to be an overwhelming success, so
Then I
that
can actually get published.
you get actually published
get-
by a for real publisher in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get one signed?
Yeah. Yes.
I will send it to you. I want it signed.
Oh,
No,
if you
that's a whole
pre-order a
thing.
copy, then if you
Well, I'm
pre-order
so
a
glad
copy,
you
she'll
asked.
sign it for you
Yeah,
before
if you
sending
use-
it.
Yeah, if you use the pre-order link, that's the whole
Wow.
deal, is that money will go directly to me so that I can purchase copies to have them shipped to me, and then I will ship them to you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You'll
that-
also get a cool sticker.
Yeah, I'll repost that link.
Really cool sticker.
it's a super dope sticker. I worked hard on it. I'll post that link in the Discord later. But for now, we have a game.
Yeah, like some losers, we have a game. Well, with all of that said, and with the ska music playing, let us go ahead and start off on Kids on Bikes / Kids on Brooms / Bikes on Brooms, episode 5.
Scar's gone.
That's too creepy.
Bye bye, happy.
Joke's on you. I have my Spotify playing at all times, so I am still listening to ska.
Hell yeah. Share that
You know,
link.
Oh, I can't
Oh.
actually. I have my Andy playlist, which is 90% ska.
That'd be so
and
cool.
10% Willwood.
I do very
Have one
much love
star.
that.
Give me that link.
Okay, well, last time, actually, who can tell me what happened last time for a little token, whatever they're called,
Adversity.
adversity token.
Do I get adversity for remembering?
No,
Yeah.
but if you tell me what happened last time, you can get adversity.
I'll let if anyone else wants to go, they can.
I
Take it
literally
away.
don't remember anything.
All right, Nina, it's up
were
to you.
still- okay, you were working off that nap haze the whole session last time. That's okay. Yeah, so last session was a lot of exploration. We had just gotten out of a revelation about our friend Brian, which was that we had met him in the past, which was quite the bomb drop. Magnolia texted our group chat, and we had the whole conversation about that. And then we found out that Trish and Jessica, I think those are their names, Andy and Brandon had been tracking them via the Find My Friends app on Brandon's phone, which he had left in their car. We saw that they had ended up at Justin's dad's gas station. So we went to check that out, and stuff kind of went down. There was something very wrong, and when we went up to the gas station door, we saw some dark black thing, and it shot out from near Jessica's body and grabbed Brandon and tried to drag him in. Andy was able to pull him out of the thing's grasp in my one roll that ran with my strengths as a character, and then my dad showed up and had a gun and kind of fielded everything from there until the cops showed up. I was really proud of myself for remembering to call 911 in character. There was a 50-50 chance of me forgetting. Yeah, and while we were dealing with that, Ash and Arabella, as Justin and Magnolia were off doing other things, Justin had a brilliant idea to go and mark somewhere where no one would find it and see if that mark would be there when we came back. And Magnolia saw him going by while she was walking home from Brian's parents' house and decided to follow him, mostly just so that she could harass him and then leave. Justin went into this abandoned like office mall place, like this. It was like some kind of complex with a bunch of different places in it. And there was definitely something going on. I think he heard a noise and decided to GTFO. Smart choice. Nothing happened to him. And I think after that, we mostly just kind of hung out and talked for a bit. I know that we tried to ask Andy's dad some questions. Nothing really came of that. And we all went to bed and woke up back at the Witch Academy, and it seems the days are actually progressing here. Yay us.
Yay us, indeed. So, thank you so much for that wonderful recap. Adversity token to you. Also, an adversity token to Graham for always taking notes and keeping the recap document up to date.
Thank you, Graham.
For those of you who
Welcome.
want to know what has happened so far, you can find a link to the notes that the players use at !Bob recap, and just posted that there, so you should see it. Go ahead and take a look to read about what's happened in the past sessions if you would like. But we're gonna go ahead and move into our session. as mentioned last time, you all begin to awake once more in these strange rooms. Although not the same room that you woke up the first time that you awoke at Lynn Witch Academy. This time, as you awake, you find yourselves separate from your friends. Looking around, you're surrounded by many faces that you may not quite recognize unless you have a good memory and recall the last time that you were here, the various faces that you may have seen or met after you were divided into your schools or your houses. Brandon, as you're looking around, you see the various first years of the Stork House.
Stork House?
Justin, as you look, you see a lot of other kids looking back at you from the Platypus House. Magnolia, while you look around, you see a bunch of people looking back at you from the Gar House. And lastly, and perhaps the only one that has a friend in this room, Andy, you look around and you see the faces of a bunch of children and monster children of the members of the Giraffe House. But as you look around, your eyes fall on one person in particular. Someone that you recognize, as well as someone that you've learned a recent bit of information about. You see Kylie Shavers looking across the room at you almost expectantly. But then, as what she was waiting for hasn't come, her eyes widen and a sense of recognition comes over her face. The children in your rooms begin getting up and getting ready for the day, but as the Giraffe House's common room, or dorm room for the first years, begins to thin out, Kylie approaches you, Andy. Hesitantly at first. Hey, Sable?
Hey, it's and she drops her tongue to us, or she's like, "It's Andy."
Oh, okay, great. I thought so. I mean, like I told you last time, like normally Sable always says good morning in a really weird way, but then like when you didn't do that last time either, so I thought like maybe it was you.
It is. It's me. I don't know how Sable says good morning, or I'd try to fit in.
You typically they're just like they don't really look at anybody. They just look in the air and they're like, "Good morning." It's weird.
He sounds kind of creepy.
A little bit. He doesn't like get along with anybody very well or like talk to anyone, but it's fine. It's fine.
You think anyone will notice if we're like hanging out? They're gonna be like, weird. Sable doesn't usually have friends.
I don't care.
Oh, good. That's super fair, honestly.
Okay. Well, so we're supposed to like get ready and everything, but then like maybe we could eat breakfast together.
Yeah, I'd really like that, actually.
Okay. Great. I'll meet you at the dining hall.
Yeah. Okay. Is it okay if my friends do we sit with our houses normally, or?
The first years have their own table that they kind of like can intermingle at. Some first years will like sit with their houses if they have like upperclassmen friends, but a lot of times people just sit in the middle table.
Okay. Cool. So if my friends want to sit with us, that's cool. I don't know if they will or not.
Yeah, should that should be fine.
Yeah.
You can tell she's worried about something.
Okay. I
Um,
mean, they probably won't want to. I mean, I at least know one of them will want to, but
well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, maybe it'd be better. Can you like get a message to them or something?
I don't know. I don't. Do we have phones here? Do I have a
No.
phone? No. Do we have magic ways of doing it?
Do you know magic?
No.
Well, you can maybe try.
Okay.
Here. And she like reaches into Sable's bag and pulls out like a wand. And hands it to you. The wand itself is made of this like white, like pure white wood. I don't know about trees, don't come at me. It's a white wood, okay?
We're going on Minecraft rules. It's birch.
And hands it to you. She's like, okay, if you flick it and you say what was it? Transmusa, then like think about the message you want to send and to who, and if you do it right, it'll send.
Okay. So what am I telling him exactly?
Tell them to meet us at what was the place you guys met at last time?
I wish I remember.
I should have written this down, but I didn't apparently.
Didn't you go to a bar? Like,
We did.
yeah,
We went to like
there-
a bar.
there's like this bar kind of like off campus that like serves food and drinks and stuff, but
Yeah.
we can like go there for breakfast instead.
Okay.
Um,
Sneaky.
It might be
Well,
better to do that.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna think that real hard. Okay. So what's my role?
I would like you to roll.
Don't say brains. I swear to God.
I don't think it's a brains roll. I think it's gonna actually be let's do a grit roll.
Ooh, grit. I'm not half bad at grit. Okay.
Yeah.
What do I need?
Thank you for asking. You get an adversity token because I forgot to say. You need a 6.
All right. So
Or if
what
you
I
got
really
your
need
grit.
is a 3. I got an 8.
Hey, nice. Okay, love it. So what does it look like as you cast the spell and it sends a message off? Like, how do you want this to look?
Does it usually look like something specific?
I don't know. This is magic, baby. What do you want it
Okay.
to look like?
Cool. It looks like I it looks like the Facebook Messenger like symbol above her head. Like for just a second it looks like the like sent like check mark, the like see-through check mark.
Okay, love it. So, she looks at you and she like nods kind of enthusiastically. Yeah. I think that worked. So,
So-
and she runs over and like grabs like some toiletries and things. It's like, I'm gonna get ready really fast and then we can go.
Cool. All right. I will also get ready really fast.
Okay. Kite, how do you feel as you wake up? You open your eyes, and as you're looking around this room, you see a lot of people are looking back at you with a strange expression that not many people have ever looked at you with. One that you recognize as fear.
Here.
Fear. People very quickly like get out of their beds and grab their stuff and get out of the room. But as everybody's grabbing their things and all of that, how do you feel And how are you reacting to being in this place again?
I think the first thing Justin's gonna do is touch his face,
It feels fuzzy.
find the ears. Oh, kite again. And then probably jump out of bed, ready for the day. As a cat boy, my dream.
All right, you successfully jump out of bed as a cat boy, and you have kind of a chest and a bag at the end of your bed. But as you're standing there, a message kind of pops into your head. It says, 3 p.m. Can't wait to show you how low you really are. Mueller.
Mueller. Can't wait to show you how low you really are. Okay. I think.
Ominous.
Yeah, right. I don't know if Justin understands the gravity of that of that message. It's like, okay, cool. Someone wants to hang out at 3. Let me get my stuff.
All right, so you grab your things. Inside of your bag is a wand. You have some toiletries and stuff in case you want to go like brush your teeth or.
Yeah, do I have like a toothbrush or do I have like a greenie I just chew on or something?
What do you want?
Yes, let's go with the dentist stick with the toothbrush.
Okay,
Yeah, for
sounds
extra oral hygiene.
absolutely. You got to take care of them teefies.
Yeah.
So you grab your stuff and are kind of preparing to get ready when you receive another message from a voice that you don't quite recognize. But Andy, what does your message say?
My message says, it's Sable, in parentheses, Andy, breakfast off campus, question mark, and then I guess meet us at the dining room. We'll leave from there. Does that make sense? I don't know exactly where we're supposed to meet. I don't remember what Kylie said.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Cool.
So you receive that message.
I like that I can hear the parentheses Andy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she said all of this like out loud in her head.
It's Sable, parentheses Andy. Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
Okay.
I'm popular today.
And next up, Magnolia. As you wake up, you look around the room. You see a few people already kind of up and getting ready. 2 of them, a woman and a snake person, look towards you. The snake kind of like hisses in a way that reminds you of laughter. And the woman says, "Didn't we tell you to like just like wear your mask to sleep? Like nobody wants to see that in the morning."
I get up and I take my mask and go through my. Do I still have like the trunk or stuff? Like,
Yeah, you've got a trunk and a bag.
Okay, go through all my stuff for like hygiene items.
Yeah,
See if there's anything that can like be especially helpful.
especially helpful to having a scarred face.
To like just make me look not as bad. Like hairbrushes, makeup, a moisturizer.
There's a hairbrush. There's maybe some moisturizer, but you recognize that it's not very good moisturizer.
Better
And
than nothing, I guess.
there's not really any makeup because generally Olivia wears the mask.
Hey, I go get ready in the bathrooms.
Okay. The girls snicker at you as you leave. And as you're heading towards the bathrooms, you receive a similar message from Sable, parentheses, Andy, saying, breakfast off campus, question mark, meet at the dining hall.
Okay.
All right. And lastly, but not leastly, we go to Brandon, also known as fucking
Axius.
Haxius. Yes. So Haxius, you wake up in the strange body once again. Looking around, you're in a bit of a weirder situation in that you have two beds on either side of you pushed like closer to your bed. And two girls wake up around the same time as you, both kind of like stretching as they get up and hop off their beds, and both of them are Gorgon people as well. One of them very quickly walks to the other side of the room to this boy with kind of like dirty blonde hair. He's pretty tall for being 11, but pretty like lanky and has a bit of a goofy smile, but like the girl walks over to him and they hug and begin whispering to each other a little bit before the girl kind of runs back and grabs some stuff, and he's like, hey, I'll meet you all later. I'm gonna have breakfast with Percy. And the person to your right says, oh yeah, that's fine, don't worry. We understand how it is. And laughs a little. And what are you doing as you get up and you're kind of seeing yourself in this place again and seeing the things around you?
I think Brandon sort of takes it slow, like kind of opens his eyes but chills in his bed watching everybody just to see what people are doing, try to get a feel.
So people seem to be getting up and getting ready. As you're just kind of sitting there, the girl to your right looks at you once she has her stuff in hand. He's like, Haxius, are you coming?
Yes. Just taking it a little bit slow.
Well, hurry up. I don't want to miss the good breakfast.
The good breakfast.
Fine. Just let me brush my teeth. And Brandon will hesitantly go to the trunk and be like, what's in it now?
Okay. So in the trunk, you have a wand made of snakeskin. And various like clothes and toiletries and stuff like that. And a like spherical orb that you're not really sure what it's used for.
He'll pocket the wand and look at the Gorgon that's left and say, do you think we'll need this today?
Holding up the orb.
Yeah.
The Gorgon will look towards you. No.
My thoughts exactly.
You pass.
You pass. Your bed can stay next to mine.
And the Gorgon's like, stop joking around. And she turns around to leave. And as she does, you get a message in your head from Sable, parentheses, Andy, saying, dinner off campus, question mark. We'll meet in the dining hall.
Dinner or breakfast?
Breakfast, sorry.
Okay.
Dinner for breakfast.
Dinner for
My words
breakfast.
Like that.
Okay. He'll take note and then he'll go up to the Gorgon that she's walking with and say, actually, something's popped up. I have to go meet with somebody. I won't be able to go to breakfast.
He looks at you weird. Meet with who?
I promised one of these kids I'd help them with their illusion homework.
Oh, that makes sense. Fine. Make me eat by myself. I'll figure something out.
I'm sure he'll be eating alone. And then I'll just leave.
Okay. She stands there a bit like confused, but blushes slightly maybe.
Good boy.
And
Good
then
boy.
you go off to get ready. After you all are done getting ready, you all head to the dining hall. Kylie, I imagine, is gonna get there first, just kind of in anticipation for this momentous event of you all being back. But eventually you all arrive. The dining hall itself is packed with 5 tables, a central table for the first years, and just kind of like a common table for whoever wants to eat with anybody else, and then 4 other tables for each house. At the front, it's very Harry Potter style, like some of the faculty and the principal are eating together. And you all meet at the front of the room, near the line to get like all of the food, and you all gather together, and Kylie kind of like looks around, and almost instantly as you all gather, particularly Kite, as you get there, she's like, okay, we should leave before people notice. Follow me. And she walks out of the room very quickly.
Yeah.
I follow her.
Okay. Yeah.
Same.
I also follow.
Okay.
Follow, but in a jaunty fashion.
Love it. We love a jaunty fashion. As you're walking down the halls together, there aren't as many kids still kind of heading towards the dining halls. There are a few stragglers, but those of whom are in like small groups together, you can see like whispering strangely while they're looking at you all. But eventually you leave the school grounds, you head down the hill a little to the small building that let's see, I don't think I ever gave a name to this bar.
Or you
I
gave
checked
a
the
really
old
clever
notes,
one
I
and we just
don't
didn't
think
write
so.
it down.
It could be. It's gonna be called the Winged Cactus.
I do love that.
You go to the Winged Cactus, and inside it's fairly empty for this time of day. Kylie leads you all to a table in the corner, and it has like these menus all set up already, and it's big kind of like Chili's or Applebee's style menus where they're like very tall and like open out really big. And she's kind of like looking at it, and she drops it and she's like, okay, hey, it's good to see you all again.
Hi, Kylie.
Hello.
What did something bring you? Did you figure anything out? Do you know why this is happening?
I have no idea.
So it actually gets weirder than we thought. It turns out when we go back to where we were from, we're repeating the day like Groundhog Day or something.
What's Groundhog Day?
Yeah, I didn't think that you were old enough for your parents to let you watch that. It's a movie where the guy repeats a day, and it sucks for him, and it sucks for us.
Okay.
But yeah, no. All that to say, I'm glad that it's tomorrow today, because I was afraid that we'd repeat the same day here too, and we'd have to choose our houses again, and I'd have to like meet you for the first time all over again, and like, not that there's meeting you was nice, but like I like getting to know you more instead of just doing the first thing all over again, you know?
Yeah.
How long has it been since we've been here? Like, is it been one day or more?
So last time you were here, it was the beginning of the school year. It was in August, and now it's September 27th.
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay. So
That's
now that
it.
we've established that like time is weird,
Time is
so
weird.
when we go back, like so right now, like we're in the past.
Wait,
So
when is it for you?
it's like present day,
It's-
right? Like so 2021.
it's tomorrow.
2021. What?
Yeah.
Oh.
What year is it now? Actually, I don't know.
Fuck.
Well,
So it's like what?
So
5 years earlier?
she's 11 now.
and Brian was a junior.
Brian was a junior, so 16 or 17.
That's 7
Would have
years.
been 16, so 5 years. So it's 2016, we'll say.
Oh heck.
Oh.
Is like, does anything crazy happen in the next 5 years I should know about?
Oh yeah, you die.
Buy Bitcoin.
What? Wait, what?
Magnolia. Jesus
What?
Christ, dude.
I'm pretty sure they need to know. Yeah. So actually, like where
No,
we're
Magnolia. Andy like
No, wait,
waves.
I want to hear.
from, I glare at you,
I
but you can't
die?
see because I have a mask.
So you should definitely buy Bitcoin.
I should buy
Um,
Bitcoin.
Magnolia.
Now's the
Magnolia,
time.
please. Can we like be a little more tactful?
Okay. So, yeah, you.
Wait,
moved
so
over.
should I like? Is there something I should look out for so I don't die?
Don't want to fuck anything up too much in your life, but yeah, don't
We're-
go near a giant balloon at night.
We're trying to
basically,
find out.
Can
you
you
were
be
killed, like,
less
during a walk.
cryptic?
you were going for like a walk at night. Your family had recently moved to Bliss, Oregon, for some reason, and you were taking some walk at night, and you died.
Yeah.
You breaking the time loop?
No.
Are you're sure it was me?
Well, we're not sure you're dead. You're just missing. Or are we sure you're dead?
We're sure they
They found
found a body.
they found his body.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys are approaching this in a way I did not expect you to.
Yeah, me too.
Magnolia has no attack. You saw her with Justin.
That's true, it's true.
When his dad was fucked up.
Yeah.
Look.
My dad.
We're trying to find out what you, what got you.
Mm-hmm.
But I almost died trying to find what got you. So,
Yeah, we
You almost
did
died?
We did get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you totally
Wait,
didn't
so-
hear about that.
Okay, what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so, basically, what Magnolia said, you moved to Oregon, and you start going to our school, and then just like a few weeks into the school year, they find your body like out by a landmark, and we don't know what happened.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
that's a lot. I'm
is-
sorry.
it's a lot to process.
Yeah, I
So,
didn't want to tell you, but
what-
you know.
What happened? Like, why are you all repeating the same day? And
I don't know.
I don't know.
did you?
Probably magic.
I
Yeah, we
mean,
have to assume it's magic or something.
oh, okay. So, do you know what killed me?
Nope.
You said you almost died. What happened?
Yeah,
I
so
don't
a
know
couple.
about that either.
So, like, after you died, a couple people we know went missing. And so I and Andy started following them. And we found their, like, passed out bodies in a gas station. And there was something like a black mass that was in the gas station. And it reached out with, like, these wraps. And it tried to pull me into itself. But Andy pulled me harder.
Yeah.
So
That's a sentence.
yeah.
Oh my god, where was this at?
The park's gas station.
That's what
Wait.
fucked up your dad.
That's what got my dad.
My God, this Magnolia.
My dad's been fucked up.
Remember, we're repeating the day. Stop panicking.
But he
I have to get
was
back.
okay. We saw him. The ambulance arrived when we
Kite just
called
kind of
911.
scrambles around.
Hey,
Like,
kids! And this big guy kind of walks up, and has like a little like notepad to write things down. What can I get you?
I have money. I like pat my pockets for money.
I'll take care of it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll just put it on my dining card.
Oh, okay.
Magnolia looks for something very expensive on the menu that looks
Oh
delicious.
my gosh.
Andy looks
You
really-
can literally say anything, and I'll say this person has it.
Okay. Oh, I will have the steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs, all right. How would you like that steak cooked?
I will have the steak medium rare,
Medium
and
rare,
then the
all right,
eggs
all right.
over easy.
Over easy, of course. And that comes with a side of either diced potatoes or tomatoes.
I'll do the tomatoes, and then could I have a glass of the freshly squeezed orange juice?
Fresh squeezed OJ, you got it. All right.
When you say tomatoes, is this like the giant slabs of tomatoes they cut in Friday the 13th 2? Or not Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street 2?
Yes.
Like just a huge slab of tomatoes.
Yes.
I don't like that.
Who eats those?
All right, how about for the rest of you? Kylie kind of very traumatically says, I'll have the pancakes. It's like, all right, pancakes. Want something to drink with that? Water? Water, all right, sounds good.
I'll have the beignets.
Beignets, all right. Man
I'll-
after my own heart, all right.
I'll also do pancakes and water.
Pancakes, water. Did you want like anything to drink, like glass of milk or something? And he's pointing to you, Kite.
A bowl of milk, please.
Bowl of milk, you got it. All right.
Aww.
And for you, young miss.
Oh, can I have the Hop Nest Monsters special?
We couldn't get through it. We couldn't get through it.
Hop Nest Monster, absolutely. Chef's favorite. All right. And with that, would you like the fuck?
Just
Nope, I'm not
water.
gonna.
Just
Yeah,
water.
just water. All right, sounds good. So, I'll give me a few minutes on all that. I'll be right back.
Okey-dokey.
And he turns around, kind of walks back towards the kitchen, and starts getting the drinks and everything. And the rest of you are kind of going back to chatting, and Kylie's like, so I'm sorry, I'm focused on the me dying part, but
No.
Understandable.
is like the monster or something why you keep having to live the day over?
Well, we've only lived the day over once, so I don't know if we really have a ton of information, especially
done-
because like your family's not very forthcoming.
But they love you a lot.
They love you so much.
Oh, well, okay.
I don't know them.
I've always thought they were nice.
But the other
Oh.
thing is we aren't magic in the other world. So can't really tell.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
hard to get. Magnolia, I am sorry. You were right to bring this up now because if we jumped like almost a month between the last time we were here, we don't know how. We got to get all the information out on the table as quickly as possible. You're right.
I know I'm right.
Yeah, okay. But
Maggie, you're doing that thing again.
Justin, just concentrate on your dad almost dying, okay?
Jesus Christ, Magnolia.
It goes back to worrying.
Anyway, yeah. No, we don't know if that's why the day's repeating. We don't know a whole lot of anything yet. It's been slow going. There's only so much you can do when you're like teens. No one really lets you do a whole lot.
yeah, I know how that is. But if it's like a magical creature, if it's not something like normal, we're in giraffe. We can figure out what it is.
Oh my god. You're so smart.
Yeah.
I totally
um,
forgot that part.
Yeah, so if you can if you remember anything, like maybe we can try to talk to one of the professors, or we can look in some books and
Right.
we can try to figure something out.
Cool. Okay. So let's write down everything we know about this monster. And Andy will say that she grabbed one of Sable's many notebooks before coming here.
Yeah.
So she'll pull one out.
As you open it, there's a drawing of a big butterfly.
Aw,
Cute.
that's so cute. Andy is going to flip to an empty page.
Okay, as you're flipping, it takes you a while to find an empty page. There's a lot of drawings of various animals and things like that. On the very next page after the butterfly, there's a picture of a giraffe eating a butterfly. And yeah, just a bunch of stuff. But you eventually find an empty page.
Okay.
Okay, you said it had like tentacles that shot out at you?
Does that sound right, Brandon? Yeah.
Like this thick black material that came out. Do I remember if it felt like if it was alive or if it was just like an animated like piece of fabric or something?
It felt like it had a mind. But it also felt like latex.
It felt like my mom's gloves when she's working at the hospital.
Okay. Feels
That
like
plastic.
hospital gloves. Ew.
Okay. What else? You said it was dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, the lights were off. I didn't get any details about what it looked like. Did you, Andy?
Not really. I just remember it. I don't know if this is relevant. I remember it was by Jessica.
Yeah, and Jessica's is the body they didn't find.
Yeah, I feel like that's important. I don't know how, but I feel like it's important. Like maybe it absorbed her body, or maybe it like used up her body when it tried to attack us, or like something. I don't know.
Yeah. Because they said that they were there to meet Trent, so I wonder if like it was using Trent's body first.
Oh, like a body snatcher situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll write that down.
And
Oh no, go ahead.
do I die like earlier in the day or something, and like you can save me, or?
No, you died like a few days before, so there's no saving you.
Magnolia.
Unless you like change like what you do, because we're in the past. So
Yeah.
maybe you can save yourself, like take that initiative.
Just never go outside.
No.
It's only
oh,
like that one day. Like, I mean, like maybe when you move to Bliss, don't walk at night because it was at night. So, and like don't walk alone.
Do we know that it was at night?
Mhm.
Actually, yeah. Okay.
oh, okay.
I
Um,
wish we could, but it does seem like it happened like 2 or 3 days before we're stuck in this day.
Just make friends with us, and we'll go walk with you.
Yeah.
We'll tell you not to.
Oh yeah, you could totally find us. Like, I don't know if that'll fuck up the timelines, but you could try.
Okay, well, maybe now that I know all of this, then, like, next time you go back, it'll be different, and I'll be, like, there because I would have been careful, you know?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I can help you all.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Mhm.
Or-
That's like the best case scenario.
Okay, that's good.
Or maybe we're on a whole new timeline now.
Oh God, don't say that, Brandon.
And you never die.
But then are we stuck in the universe where Kylie does die?
Time's not real.
Have
I don't
to
know. Does it really matter?
have to go to sleep, I guess.
All right, here's your drinks, kiddos. And he comes and drops off the waters, a bowl of milk, and a fresh squeezed orange juice. It still has some pulp. And passes it to you. It'll be just a minute on y'all's food, but I'll get that to you as quick as I can. If you need anything else, just yell. My name's Steve.
Steve.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Steve.
Thanks,
Oh.
Steve.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey, oh, I don't know that.
What?
I was about to give Magnolia a jab, but Brandon doesn't know that information about her mom's boyfriend.
Oh yeah, no.
His
Yeah.
name's also Steve.
There can be more than one Steve in the world, okay? This is America.
No.
Alga.
Well, anyway, I think that's all the bombshells we have. Unless Magnolia, do you have anything else? Well, no, actually, hold on. And she like panics. She's like,
Pandora's
"Never mind.
box.
That is 100%. That's it.
Wait, is there any?
I
Was
just
there
start
something
eating.
else?
I'm
You-
eating and I don't care
You
anymore.
you
so-
don't have your food yet.
Oh,
You have your
I'm-
OJ.
I'm drinking my OJ.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Crisis averted.
Was there something else?
No, that was pretty much it. There's some, I mean, Justin's dad kind of got wrecked, but
My dad.
he was alive earlier in the day, so I think we can maybe stop that one.
Okay. So. I mean, you all don't know what's going on here, so I should.
Oh, is
Oh,
something going on here?
And she kind of looks towards Kite. Yeah.
No.
So you don't know this probably, but Kite is like a very aggressive person and very combative. And the house you're in is all about like combat and like learning defensive spells and combative spells and things like that, and like practicing. And so it's pretty common for people to like duel each other for practice.
So
But-
cool.
Kite's been dueling the entirety of his class since school started, just to show that, just to like beat them up and show them that he's better than them. But then like there's a second year named Mueller who doesn't like Kite and thinks he's being a little too arrogant, and so wants to he wants to beat him up. So you're supposed to duel today, and that's at 3, and it's supposed to be like a really big thing.
Oh, that's what that message was. I thought that was just one of my platypals wanting to hang out.
You can have an adversity token for Palatopals.
Yay!
No, It's somebody who wants to beat you up. And Mueller is and she points at Olivia. Mueller is Olivia's brother.
I have a brother.
An older brother, yeah. I mean, you're not in the same house, and I don't see you two interact much. I think he tries to stay away from you. But that's who he is.
Oh, okay.
Good luck, Justin. You can't fight for shit.
Andy's about to be like, I can fight, and then she remembers she's in a baby body. Maybe I shouldn't.
Well, no, it's Kite that has to fight.
Yeah, I can give you a couple pointers if you want.
This
Do I know
is
any magic?
this is magic fighting. I
Oh,
don't
I can't give you any pointers about that.
I don't know. I don't know a lot about magic fighting either, or like spells or anything.
And it would look really suspicious if Kite was trying to find someone last minute to teach him how to duel.
Maybe you just get sick and I can't go.
No, you have to practice.
I don't know any
Axios
magic.
brings out her wand. I just
See-
want to use this.
You know, I know one attack spell.
What is it?
Well, we shouldn't do it in here, but the invocation is Idiota.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Say it.
Idiota. Okay.
But you have your wand and you like flick it and you say that, and then it hits them with like a blast.
Okay. I'm gonna try that. Not in here, but
Not in here. But I mean, Mueller's a second year. He's gonna know like a lot more. I mean, people already. Kite's very good, but people weren't sure like how good he'd be able to do against a second year anyway. But then, here you are.
here I am. I need to find a library. I need more spells.
Maybe, well, we have classes and everything. We could maybe skip and go to the library and try to do some independent learning. And
Yeah.
then, me and Andy can, we can try to research, different monsters and try to figure out what it might be.
That sounds smart. That sounds like something we could do.
Okay.
I could look for time loop spells.
Like, try to see what's keeping you there?
Yeah.
That might be a good idea too. And Olivia, you can, if you want to help one of us or anything, or if you had any other ideas, you could do that.
Does Amazon ship here?
Probably not before we have to go back.
Or are there any like stores?
So if you leave the list bubble, there are, but that might not be you're not supposed to.
Okay. I'm just like, if I'm gonna keep being in this body, like, she needs like some scar cream or something.
Oh, okay. You'd have to try to sneak out, because we're not supposed to leave school grounds and go back into like Earth territory while we're at school.
That is way too much effort for me right now. Here, how about like, do your parents like send you stuff?
Sometimes, yeah.
Ask them for like some like high quality moisturizer and then give it to Olivia, even if I'm not here.
Oh,
That
Oh.
seems like it could be really taken really passive aggressively, Magnolia. We don't want
I
to get
mean-
Kylie hurt. Like that's
maybe I could like sneak it to her, and
Oh, yeah.
she doesn't know.
Oh yeah, just replace her shitty moisturizer that she currently has, because that's not doing her like barely any favors.
Oh, okay. I can that
Cool.
I can send
I
them
guess-
a letter.
I guess I'll help you guys out then, because I really don't want to sit through classes again.
Hey,
Okay.
Magnolia, you know what would be really clutch?
If you went away.
If
That
you
would be
went...
totally poggers.
It'd be totally rad.
Yeah.
If you went and talked to your brother and maybe convinced him not to kill Justin
Um,
Oh, you don't kill people in duels.
or beat him up, whatever.
You just
don't hurt Justin.
you hurt them very badly.
yeah, no.
I mean, I can try. I mean, it's not like I really know much about him, or like, let's be real, like Olivia probably doesn't have that much sway over people, but
I mean, you never know.
But Magnolia does.
That's true. You are a good communicator.
that is true.
Is that what you call it?
I guess I can do that. What's like my brother look like?
Oh, so he's got like kind of wavy hair like you do, but it only comes to like kind of his chin.
Mhm.
And it's a little bit brighter than yours. Then I can just point him out to you.
Yeah, do that.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we can go find him, and then I can go to the library with the others.
Sounds good. I'll think of how to spin this.
Okay. So. All right, and here's y'all's food. He comes back, arms full of plates, and kind of passes the pancakes and the Loch Ness special or whatever.
Whatever that
Hop
is.
Ness.
Hop Ness special.
It's got rabbit in it.
That makes sense. And the steak and eggs and beignets, thank you. The beignets have like 3 different sauces. There's like a strawberry cream sauce, there's a chocolate sauce, and then there's like syrup.
Emma, stop.
I used to work at a restaurant that served beignets, so I'm just copying
Oh.
what sauces they had.
Delicious.
But yeah, so awesome. So you get your food, and you're eating. And is there anything else that you want to break to Kylie or bring up in casual conversation along the way?
How are you doing outside of the news we just forced on you?
Oh, I mean, now that I know I'm gonna die, things don't seem as bad, but, we just, we had our first exams recently, and, I'm near the bottom of my class, and I'm a little nervous about that.
Well, you probably, I guess, don't have to worry about it. I mean, if you moved over to Oregon, you probably dropped out of school anyway.
How long does this
Yeah,
school
that-
go for?
So, it's 4 years, but if you don't do well enough, then you're kind of like kicked out.
Oops.
So, if you don't show magical aptitude, as they call it, like, they won't keep teaching you.
That's super rude of them, really.
So,
it's just the
I mean,
start.
if we moved somewhere and I went to like a, maybe that's what happened, and maybe I shouldn't just like, maybe I should just like give up. I don't know.
No, it might be for a totally different reason. You never know.
You know what? Your parents seem super sketchy. Maybe something was already trying to kill you here, and so you were running away from
Maybe
it.
it's like a witness protection thing.
My parents aren't that sketchy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Magnolia. Like,
Magnolia has
to,
weird standards.
Don't listen to anything.
Well, like they weren't sketchy, but when I asked them questions, they were like super
Look, you were a
avoidant.
stranger
Well,
who came
what-
into their house and asked about their dead.
I mean,
no,
they
They absolutely loved me. I'm over here like shoveling steak in my mouth.
they
Oh,
I mean
they
they
love me.
they can't talk about like Alga or like the witch schools or anything. They'd be in big trouble if they did. But like, what were you asking that they were being weird about?
Just like why you guys moved, like over here.
What'd
And,
they
like-
say?
Honestly, like I don't really remember. But I do remember that like it wasn't super helpful.
Okay.
Andy's like watching her like the whole time.
Oh, your sister went to college over there too.
Yeah, they
Like-
didn't just whatever it was. It wasn't just you. That your sister is going to college.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. She's really smart. Okay, well, I don't want to eat anymore.
That's super fair.
Uh,
I'm really sorry.
How did I do on the test?
Oh yeah, actually, I was curious about that too.
Well, I don't. You're in a different house. I don't know how you did.
Oh,
And I'm guessing
So,
Sable didn't talk about it or
the
anything.
giraffes. You were in your giraffe studies.
Yeah, I mean, Sable's at the top of our class.
Of course he is. He looks like a nerd.
Yeah, people are really like jealous of Sable. You should be careful.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, like, no, he doesn't normally notice or care or anything, but people pick on him a lot.
I'll friggin' pick on them. No, I will keep it together.
Yeah. How do we behave now that you know us better? Or are I guess.
Like, how do you act like your people?
Yeah.
Well, she points to Olivia. You never talk. She points to Kite.
Uh-oh.
You're really mean, and you talk a lot, and you challenge people to fights a lot. She points to Sable. You're very absent-minded and like aren't paying attention, but whenever you're called on in class or something, you always know the answer anyway. And I know you have you're friends with the other two Gorgons. Their names are Sthena and Yuri. But I don't know you that well, honestly. You're just kind of like in that group.
Okay. Am I like the ringleader?
No,
Oh gosh.
I think Yuri is a bit more of the ringleader than you are.
Oh.
Sthena started seeing a guy named Percy recently, so they're spending a lot of time together.
Okay. Oh, we'll be cool one day.
Maybe.
Talk about Kylie. Holy shit. So do we want to go get an early start on this whole research thing?
Yeah, let's do that. Do you want me to show you where your brother is?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Break. And she kind of like claps awkwardly. And she pays with her dining card, and you all head back towards the school. And I feel like this is a good time for us to take our break. So thank you for hanging out with us so far. We're gonna take a quick like 5-minute break, just get some water, use the bathroom, do what we gotta do, and we will be back. Yeah, what's up?
On our way out, can I blast Olivia with an idiota?
Roll a fight check. You need to roll an 8.
I'd have to explode for that.
It's
But anyway,
possible.
what could possibly go wrong?
But
There's a chat. That is an explosion. Why do you have a +2?
I did not put a +2.
You have it because of something in your skills?
I shouldn't.
I think you just fucked up.
No.
Quick healing, easygoing, lucky.
I just hit fight, modifiers at 0, and I hit submit.
Is the +2 the explosion?
Shouldn't be. So you have 4 right now. So roll again.
Okay.
No, I think it is the explosion. I think it
It has
factors in the exclamation point. So I'm pretty sure the +2 there was the explosion.
Oh, you're probably right. Yeah, you're right.
6.
So you got 6. You can spend 2 adversity tokens, of which I see you have a large bank of adversity tokens.
Yeah, I'll go and spend those.
Okay, yeah. So what does it look like as Olivia gets hit by a idiota spell while you're walking out of this tavern?
A spiraling, swirling, orangey yellow blast.
Okay. It crashes into you, Olivia, pushing you forward. Basically, in another series, this might be called like stupefy or something. but here it's called idiota. But it hits Olivia and like pushes you forward about 5 feet, and you kind of like tumble on the ground.
I did it!
Justin, I swear to God.
All right, and with that, we'll take our break. So
Okay.
we will be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
And so hang out and don't turn that channel.
Don't do it.
Don't.
We'll come for you.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Thanks for sticking around and hanging with us. The group now has a clear goal of what they're gonna do with this day. They're going to do some research, try to figure out maybe some combative spells to survive this duel if they end up having to do it. Learn what potentially this monster is if they can figure it out, and talk to their fantasy alter ego's brother to see if you can get him to chill the fuck out. But all that to say, we are about to find out. After Magnolia was hit to the ground and eventually got up and dusted herself off, Kylie shows you down a few corridors. She points the rest of you towards the library. It's very easy to find. It's near the front entrance of the school. And as you all go that way, Kylie goes with Magnolia to find Olivia's brother, who is simply called Mueller. Eventually, as you're winding through the hallways, you find yourselves at the dining hall once again. Kind of the period for breakfast is nearing its end. People are starting to break away, go to like their classrooms, stuff like that. However, Kylie points to a small group of people who are talking and laughing loudly to themselves. Thank you so much, Yogoro, for those 500 bits and the corgi little emoji thing. Adorable. I appreciate it.
Brooms on bikes.
But yeah, she points towards them. In the center of the group is this very smug looking kid. He's sure somebody, Eric, say who you want to have extra d6s. You can pick one or two people. I don't care. So you see this very smug looking kid. He's a little taller than the rest. Lanky, but has like a little bit of muscle to him. Slicked back, wavy, dark hair that's just a shade brighter than your own, kind of cascading down past his chin line. He's wearing some like glasses that are rounded and is laughing to the other kids. And Kylie whispers, all right, so Nina and Ash, you two both have an extra d6 that you can use on a roll.
I'll need it
Thanks
for
a
this
bunch.
fight.
You might
If I
need
have
it
to
for
roll
this fight.
brains this session.
And those d6s do explode. So if you get lucky and you roll a 6, then you get to roll another 6.
The potential is immense. Thank you very much.
Truly.
I appreciate it, so I
The
don't die.
potential is near infinite, you could say, if you get really lucky. But yeah, so Kylie points this group out to you, and she's like, I should go back to the library with the others. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, good luck. And she's going to back away and go back down the hallway back towards the library. What do you do?
I'm gonna sit and like watch how he interacts for a bit.
He seems to be the center of attention right now. As you're paying closer attention, you can see everybody's talking about the upcoming duel today. People are really excited for Mueller to put this kid in his place, and that he better not like embarrass the second years and all this other stuff. And Mueller's just kind of like reveling in the attention, and seems to be enjoying it immensely. He seems very cocky and not like as suave or well-spoken as you, but he seems to carry himself well.
Okay. I am going to sit and wait until he like leaves the group.
Okay. After a couple minutes, a magical chime kind of sounds off saying that bitches better be getting to class. And he breaks away from the rest of the group, and you have your opportunity.
All right, I go and approach him. Mueller.
He looks towards you, and then down at you, looking around, seeing that his friends aren't really around. What are you doing, freak?
I need to talk to you about something important.
Okay. What can I do for you?
I know that you're challenging that kid Kite. And
Piece of
I've
shit
got
Kite is more like.
and I've got word that he is going to cheat today.
He's gonna cheat.
Yes.
And how exactly is he going to cheat?
I overheard someone giving him something to increase his strength, and that he took some sort of like potion this morning that lasts like 24 hours.
Listen, you don't have to worry about fucking Kite beating up your older brother. I'll be fine.
Even if
He's
it's a
not
close
gonna-
fight, though, don't you think it will look bad on you?
He's not gonna be able to get close to me. I'm just gonna blast him away with some spells. He's a first year. He doesn't know anything.
He doesn't know much, but I saw him practicing this morning, and the spells that he does know have increased in their power.
Okay, what spells was he using this morning? What do I have to look out for? If you help me out, I'll talk to Dad, see if we can set you up with anybody to fix and he kind of like looks past the mask for a moment. Fix your issue.
I touched the mask. One of them was Magnolia cannot remember the spell that was used on her. Can Magnolia try to bullshit spells and like reach into like her mind for things that she think might sound like serious spells?
Give me a brains roll. This is gonna be like a 12.
Oh no. Oh, where's my dice? Okay. I'm gonna use my real dice and not the
Smart.
Yeah, that's for the
one.
best.
D8. This one.
So you roll a d8 for brains. So you'll have to
Yeah.
explode once, at the very least.
How many tokens do I have?
So you have, how many adversity tokens do you have? Let's find out. You have 0 adversity tokens apparently. But you could get 1 by failing this check.
Okay. Got 7.
7. Okay. Well, you're
Close, but no cigar.
yeah. Would you
Oh, man.
would you like this to come across as like you're trying to think of something and nothing's coming to mind and so you're just standing there awkwardly in silence, or do you blurt out something really dumb?
I'm just gonna be standing there awkwardly.
Right. Okay, well, very, very helpful.
I just can't remember any of the spells right now.
Of course, I understand.
It's not like I do
understand.
any attack spells.
I mean, you're first year. You've been staying with Mother for a long time. I don't expect much from you. That's fine. Just don't worry. I'll handle this.
Magnolia shrugs. She tried. Walks away.
Okay. Go on, get to classes. Maybe you'll learn some useful spells or something. I don't know. And he's gonna head down a different hallway. And you get an adversity token for failing that check.
That could have gone worse, I think.
Could have gone a lot worse, yeah. So our camera shifts back towards the library, where we see a few people studying. Now, Andy, Brandon, and Justin, you three got to the library as Kylie and Magnolia went off to find Olivia's brother. As you enter, there's this old librarian, very old looking guy, shock white hair, kind of dark skin, and he looks towards you from over his desk. He's like, aren't you kids supposed to have classes or something soon?
Not unless we have permission to be here.
Oh, and you have permission to be here.
Yeah, we're doing independent study.
All right. That's fine. Go ahead, and if you need to find anything, then just let me know, and I can help you pull some books. But
Yeah. Where do I find combat spells?
that's you probably don't know how to use the Dewey Decimal System. Okay, well, here, I'll go find some for you. Just sit at that table. I'll bring you a few.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, looks like you're set, Justin.
I have to read. I don't know if I
Oh,
can read those
gosh.
books.
What if they're not in English?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a
I
good
don't know how to
point.
read these books.
What languages do you know, Justin? Do you know anything other than English?
Kind of know Korean, but
Oh.
I don't look like I'm Korean.
I don't know. Maybe it'll give you some books written in cat. It'll just say meow meow meow.
I hope I get it.
I believe in you. Do you want to? I'll just. Do you want me to hang around with you till Kylie gets back?
Yeah.
Cool. Brandon, what's your plan?
I'm gonna try to read about time magic.
Cool. That sounds so boring.
I
I get to read
hope
about
it's
monsters and cool shit, and you're just
I know, you probably get pictures.
Okay, Brandon. So you're gonna go try to find books, or are you gonna wait for the librarian to come back? And
Brandon's confident enough he can navigate the Dewey Decimal System.
okay, cool. So you go off and find books, and I would just like 3 brains rolls from each of you, to see how your research into your particular subject goes. So Brandon, you are searching for things relating to time distortion, basically. Andy, you're searching for information about monsters and potentially monsters that could fit the description of what you encountered. And then Justin, you are looking for combat spells. I'll give you a +2 since the librarian's helping you. But basically, you need a 10 to find like good information that will lead to a significant discovery.
Oh god. Have we made-
Should I roll in the thing or roll my own?
Whichever one you want to do.
Okay.
I was playing Blades in the Dark on Monday, and I really hated the roll 20 roller for D6s because it almost never rolled a 6. So I feel your pain. Where are all these rolls coming from?
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm rolling them with my physical dice.
Why are you rolling 4 times?
Didn't you say
3
3?
times.
One for each of us.
Yeah, 1 for each of you.
Oh, one for each.
I also
Yeah.
thought you meant 3
That's what I.
rolls apiece.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
okay. Well, okay. So, roll a do-over. Roll one dice.
All right. Okay. One brains roll coming up.
So Justin, you got a 3.
I am gonna do the d6 for this. I'm gonna re-roll that too.
We were just
Uh,
role playing.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna re-roll that with 2 adversity tokens.
Okay.
So I got a 3 and a 4 for my d4 and my d6.
So that's 7.
That's 7, which means I'd have to use all my
Wait,
adversity
how?
tokens.
Am I rolling this wrong?
Um,
Do you have a minus?
it did a plus
I think it.
twice, which is where it went wrong. So you actually rolled a 4.
Amazing. Doing great, guys.
I rolled an 8 with my die, but I'll use 2 adversity points to get a 10.
Okay,
I really have
lovely.
to fucking-
I rolled a 7.
Go grab real dice.
I'm gonna get my. I had a dog on my lap. Now. I have
And I will let you roll again because I don't trust the d20 roller. So
1 and a 2. What the fuck? All right. Where's
I am a very benevolent GM.
You are. I will kiss your face next time I see you.
Okay, I'm gonna
Um,
use all 3 of my.
Okay,
hold on. Anyway,
Okay.
I am
Roll
gonna
the
use all of
dice.
my adversity tokens to get up to a 10 as well.
Okay.
Sick. All right.
So
that's
both-
an 8. Explodes on max, right?
It explodes on max. Yes.
Sick. Give me that 10. That's 12, baby.
12. Okay.
Hell
I
yeah.
love these dice. These dice work for me.
Those sound
dice
like.
are
Did you
so
use the
fun.
d6 as well?
I didn't use a d6, no.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah.
So
I
I
had to because I only have a d4 for fucking brains.
I do want to say, in Kids on Bikes / bikes or Kids on Brooms / bikes on brooms, it's not just like succeeding a check. If you succeed the check by 5 or 10 or more, you get extra stuff. So if you want to roll that d6 or spend adversity tokens to get to like that succeed by 5 or more kind of threshold, you might get a little extra.
For magic's sake, I'll do it. I'll do the d6.
Okay.
So I'm at a 12.
Especially
so I
since
need a 3.
Magnolia didn't really get you much.
Yeah.
You don't know
Great
that.
job, Magnolia.
You know that.
Alright, I got a 5
Magnolia
on
has
that.
not returned.
A
She did
5
her
on the
best.
d6, so
Yeah.
you got a 17.
17.
Okay.
Wow.
Now you could spend 3 adversity tokens to
Oh
get
my
something
gosh.
real juicy.
I mean, I have.
Emma.
You want to supersize that?
You want to supersize that order?
Listen, I have a problem, and I also have what is it, easygoing, which gives me 2 tokens per failure. So let's do it.
Okay. So
Bending those 3.
So you've got a 20 effectively now. Love it. Perfect. So, while you're all studying, Kylie will get back and kind of will start helping you, especially Andy, but also will help if you need to find books or whatever, because she's pretty familiar with the library. And then a little later, Magnolia comes back as well. And Magnolia, how do you deliver the news that that didn't go so well?
I didn't even get a chance to talk with him. He wouldn't bother talking to Olivia because of her face.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Wow, this guy sounds like a dick.
He is, yeah. But to be fair, a lot of people here are. But okay, so the northeastern swamp back and kind of like dives back into the book and starts like reading with you. So I'm gonna go and just kind of touch base with each of you on what you find. Starting with Brandon. Brandon, you find you find a lot of information about kind of temporal magic and the difficulty and the taxing nature it takes on a witch that casts it. generally when people fuck with time magic fucks back in a way, and it ages them either positively or negatively depending on what they're doing with the spell, unless they're incredibly good at magic and can counteract the side effects of using that sort of magic. But that is something very, very difficult to do. When it comes to, you're able to find books about kind of repeating events, and magic to kind of like cause events to like redo themselves over and over until you get a desired outcome. It's something that's happened very rarely in the past. Generally, it's happened in instances of certain monsters breaking out from Alga into Earth and causing quite a bit of devastation. And so various wizards and witches will kind of get onto the situation and cast kind of a temporal anomaly until causing like the past 24, 48 hours or however long it's been since that creature broke out to repeat over and over again until they're able to contain it quickly with minimal blah 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 side effects or casualties to non-witches. Now, the people that were involved in those events that did cast that magic almost always died because of it.
Okay.
And that's
so is
what
it
you
kind
learn.
of like a sacrifice then? Like, do they know that going in that they're probably gonna die?
So specifically
to
for
save people?
those instances and for fucking with temporal magic in such a large scale, it takes a huge toll on the body. And generally, when people aren't able to kind of meet a threshold, so say like the DC for casting the spell is like a 20. If a wizard or witch casts this and doesn't get past like a 25 or a 30 to negate the side effects of that spell, they're gonna age until they die, basically.
That's
And
what
so-
normal people do. Age until they die.
Well, very
An
rapidly.
accelerated.
Very rapidly.
Accelerated pace. Thank you, Arabella. Thank you.
I'm gonna come over there and just spit on you. I don't know.
No!
This isn't your bedroom.
He's
Stop.
gonna. Yeah.
Where's my bedroom? It's my house.
He's gonna kiss Emma's face and spit on Arabella's face.
Wow.
I'm into all sorts of things.
So kinky.
Aw.
Okay. Next.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Next.
We have Andy. Actually, no, I want to go to Kite first, because Kite's fun. Kite, you learn a lot of spells that you think will be very useful. Some are going to be easier than others to reproduce, but there's one spell in particular that is very tempting. It promises a win over any opponent. It is difficult to set off and to cast properly. In game mechanic terms, it would take about a 12 in a fight check. But if you were able to get it off, you would win instantly. The invocation for the spell is Avocado Alakazam.
Avocado Alakazam.
Yes.
God, it sucks to have a D4 and fight right now.
But you learned a lot of defensive spells as well to protect yourself. and a lot of other attack spells. Basically, the way this will work is during the duel, you say you want to do something, you will have learned a spell for that situation or for that exact attack. And I'll just give you like a DC that you need to roll for it. It'll be a lower DC because you succeeded so highly on this research check. But there will still be a slight DC. For defensive spells, it'll be which would you prefer, a flight or a grit check?
Flight.
Okay. So for defensive spells, we'll use flight. And for attacking spells, it'll be fight.
I'm gonna be a dodge tank.
All right. And then sweet baby child Andy.
That's me.
You and Kylie are working hard on investigating specifically monsters that have been spotted or are known to kind of break into the northwest at times. You see instances of Sasquatches, platypuses, and you see things about shifters, which you remember were talked about the first day of school. There's known to be a family of shifters that live in the northwest. There are also some interesting sea creatures that could be potential matches to what you're reading about. One is a equation, and that's not equation like a math equation. Equation as aqua Asian. Nope, that sounds wrong too.
Aqua Asia.
Fuck.
Hydration.
Hey, Mati, are you still in the chat?
Equation?
Can I'm gonna commission that as artwork now.
No.
No.
So
Not for me.
equation sounds a little better. So equation, they're these basically, what are the, oh my god, I'm blanking on the names of them right now. The sea creatures that are like those black balls and they have the spikes coming out.
Sea urchins.
Urchins. Yeah. So it's like a sea urchin, but the spikes are kind of bendable and they can lash out and stab at things. They're not really known, as you're kind of reading about them, they're not really known for like grabbing people like Brandon was grabbed. They typically like stab through something and then just kind of keep stabbing until it's dead. It's a much more defensive creature, but it kind of checks a couple of the boxes, so you're not entirely sure. There's also the it's another good one. There's a seaweed monster that's form is a lot more malleable and shifts a lot, and like it can wrap its seaweed around somebody and pull them in and suffocate them underwater, but those generally aren't seen outside of the water, and also it does not feel like latex. So you're seeing a few options that sound like maybe, but aren't quite there.
Okay. So it's good to narrow things down that are definitely not, I guess, or are probably nots, rather.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's all you get for right now.
Dope.
And Magnolia, what are you doing anything, or do you want to do anything while you're in the library?
Has anyone asked me to help?
No.
Brandon doesn't.
Out
Okay.
of character, I wish I could because I know about the dreams you've been having, but in character, there's no way.
Then no, a Magnolia sits there and tries to comb out her hair with her fingers.
Okay, lovely. Yeah. I mean, Olivia does have a brush.
I don't have it on me.
Okay, so you're combing your hair through your fingers. The librarian is just kind of sitting behind his desk reading some books. And over time, you find out all of that information. Then before you know it, it is 2:45.
Oh.
15 minutes before the duel.
Oh,
Oh man,
time to die.
gotta rock and or roll, Kite.
Okay, so
I
they
learned rock spells.
they should have repurposed the dining hall by now for the duel. Do you want to head that way, or is there anything else you need to look up?
Hmm. I think this is it.
Okay, well, good luck.
Do people usually watch this stuff, Kylie?
Yeah, they have stands and everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's an event.
wait a minute.
duels are pretty exciting. I was gonna watch if. I mean, you all can watch too if you want, but I don't know if you want to do. I mean, you can stay in the library if you want and maybe like search more, but yeah.
I want to watch.
Okay.
I don't want to be in the library alone, so I'll probably come. I'm not very smart. Books are not really my thing. I'd rather watch a fight.
Okay. Do you want to
I'm in.
come too? And she looks towards you, Brandon.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Don't worry, Justin.
Oh.
We're totally just gonna watch you get beat up. It'll be great.
I get a cheerleading squad.
Sabe or Andy,
Yeah.
I just
They-
had a thought.
Yeah.
You should probably rip out that page in Sable's notebook so that he doesn't find it when we leave.
Why would I mind if he found it?
I don't know.
I write him notes in the notebook.
Oh, you do? Okay, never mind.
Oh, that reminds me. Does Kite have a notebook with any spells and notes?
No, he doesn't take notes.
Of course not. He's too talented for that.
Yeah, he's a natural, baby.
Yeah, Andy, when we were studying, also added little notes that was like, Andy was here. Good job on your test, buddy. Thumbs up.
Okay.
Aw.
And yeah, all of you head towards the dining hall. As you enter, you see. Let me see if I have some like more
before-
epic music.
We get there.
What's that?
Brandon's gonna go over to Justin and be like, "You got this, dude." And then he's gonna try to do what he can of a bro handshake.
Okay.
It's awkward.
Yeah. Justin feels inspired all the time.
Yeah, just pretend you're on your tech deck. Sick moves and dodge all those spells.
Damn straight.
Right. I can do this.
All right. So, as you enter the dining hall, you see all of the tables have been removed. On either side, there are these large stands. There are these
Okay.
large stands for students to sit in. Chairs are set up kind of where the faculty normally eat breakfast and lunch and everything. And there are already some faculty members there kind of sitting. And in the center of the dining hall is a large kind of like raised platform. The tables that are in this room are normally pretty long, and this is about the same length, but it's about triple the width of a normal like dining table. There are stairs that will help you kind of get up on top of the platform, and you see there are people whose eyes immediately dart over to you, Kite, as you enter, and are looking at you in anticipation.
Yay.
Woohoo! You got this, buddy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where's Mueller? Do I see him?
He does not seem to be there yet.
Okay. Just gonna awkwardly shuffle up a little bit.
All right, so you get on top of the platform.
Yeah.
All right, and are the rest of you sitting together on the stands, or are you spreading up?
I just sit wherever's convenient. Don't care if they sit with me or not.
Andy's
Brain-
gonna stick. No, sorry. Go ahead, Graham.
You're okay. Sorry, I'm can't swallow water. Apparently. But Brandon's gonna try to sit close as he can to like the arena. Yeah. He might
Okay,
want to try to use some illusions if things go poorly.
okay, cool, sounds good. So you sit in the splash zone, as they've designated it.
That seems insensitive, but
Ophelia, you are.
Splash
Oh my God, Ophelia
Who's
is not.
Ophelia?
Nope.
Hello, Hamlet.
Hello.
Magnolia, you go and sit somewhere, and Andy, I imagine you're gonna stick with Kylie.
Yes.
Okay, so you two go and sit somewhere as well, kind of like a little higher up in the stands, like towards the center. And then everyone starts arriving. Classes are let out in droves as large groups of students begin filling the dining hall, kind of setting themselves up on the stands. Some are wearing like team Gar or like House Gar colors, whereas others are wearing like Kite Sucks pins that are magically kind of like swirling around and doing these special like effects. And then your opponent enters.
Uh-huh.
As described earlier, he's slightly taller than most his age. He's got kind of this wavy, like pushed back, dark hair that's like a shade lighter than Olivia's. It hangs just below kind of his chin, and he's like eating up all of this attention and everything. He's living in the moment as he steps up on top of the platform. Suddenly, from the center of the platform, kind of an elevator rises up.
The whole production.
Like the platform kind of opens up, and rising up is like this elevator, on top of which is Principal Hoover. Albus Hoover, who you remember from your first day. And I get to do this voice again.
Oh my
God.
Love it.
I need some water.
Wet those
Right.
pipes.
Vocal
Make sure you know
cords.
how to drink
Wet
it.
those pipes, baby.
As he rises up out of the platform, the crowds fall silent. He turns and looks at everyone. Gotta stop the music. Gotta stop the clown music.
Love the music.
He turns and looks at everyone, bowing low in respect towards both Kites and whatever the fuck I named this guy, Mueller.
Mueller.
I'm great at running games, people.
Yeah.
And
There you are. Oh, Kings.
Principal Albus Hoover speaks into a magically amplified microphone, and he says, "Good afternoon, fuck. Good afternoon, students. Fuck you off. Fuck. Hold on. I gotta
Keep it
practice
together,
off.
keep it
I gotta
together.
practice off mic for a second. Gotta get it right.
Oh, this voice.
Nina,
I
plug your
love
book.
this voice.
My book's coming out. I got a book coming out.
Get a signed copy. There's a link in the chat somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Emma. Yeah, it's about a person who accidentally becomes the prophet of god of death. And it's pretty great. I think it's very good. I have a favorite character. His name's Marlo. He's a bitch. And you'll never you gotta read it to find out why.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
All right. Good job, Nina.
Thanks.
Good vamp.
Hashtag not sponsored, but
Oh, really? On the
kind of
spot there.
sponsored.
Sorry.
Um,
I should have asked everyone's favorite
No,
bagel.
Attention, students! Thank you all for coming and enjoying with us today this time-honored tradition of a magical duel.
So good.
Today, our contestants are Kite on the Wind and Alexander Mueller. Now,
Hell it.
may both of you fight honorably and with heart. And then the elevator starts descending, and he disappears. And Mueller kind of like steps forward. He's like, "All right, Kite, I understand you're first year, so I'll allow you the first strike."
Okay, but here's the thing. I don't think this is a good idea for you. If you
Oh.
win, you beat up a first year. Who cares? If I win, you're a laughing stock. These are not good options for you. You should just call it.
Give me a charm check.
Got D20 in this. Let's go, baby.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Smart little
baby.
man.
You have a D20 in charm, excuse me?
That
Are you
tracks.
sure?
No, that tracks.
Yep. That's where I put my D20.
Okay,
Oh
you
my
need a
God.
10.
A 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
I
go.
can't read that. Oh,
I
I,
didn't
thought you
roll
were
it yet.
holding it up for us to see
No,
the
just
number.
kissing it.
That's a 10!
A 10 exactly?
Just a 10.
Exact 10.
Oh my god.
Fuck!
Oh, never let me down. I love this dice set so much.
You see a bit of hesitation kind of come over him. You may be right, but if I back down now, I would be even more of a laughingstock, wouldn't I?
We'll just say we came to a gentleman's agreement.
There are no gentlemen's agreements for first years.
Hmm,
Go ahead and strike.
sounds
You're gonna
like
get a
mistake.
bonus for succeeding in your charm roll, but the fight is still on.
Okay.
You'll get a +2 bonus.
Sweet.
Oh, I gotta
Boy.
start the clown music again. Hold up.
Really need this to be. Graham, speak.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
You're welcome. I don't know why that was my knee-jerk reaction.
Trained India. Okay. I mean, I need to explode for this, but let's go for that avocado alakazam slam.
Okay, so
Yes,
thank you,
you
man.
need a 12.
That's a 4.
Okay, so it explodes.
That's a 2.
So 6
And then was there a
+2 is
2?
8.
I have 5 adversity tokens.
You can spend 4 and get there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. What do you want the spell to look like? Obviously, it's based off of Avada Kedavra.
Yeah.
What?
You had to fucking kill a kid, dude?
The whole crowd is just stunned.
You're gonna win.
You're not wrong. guys.
It promises victory. Wow.
Oh fuck.
So what's it look like?
A giant black ball descends upon him, and then two oddly shaped halves close in that are green.
Okay.
That's
A big
cool.
old slam.
Bam! And this resounding sound kind of echoes and reverberates throughout the dining hall, and people are stunned silent. You hear a few whispers amongst the faculty, but as this dark sphere kind of evaporates into this mist, signaling that the spell's effects have ended, you see no sign of Mueller.
Before Kite sees that, he twirls his wand.
No.
Oh no.
I also just realized you made it look like an avocado halves.
Yeah.
You know what? You get an extra adversity for that one. Because I didn't realize
You were
that.
going with that. I did not put two and two together.
I didn't put it together either.
Exactly what it was.
I realized.
The pit
It's not
falling down
lost.
into two.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Iconic
Oh,
even.
Dude. Oh my god.
You do not see Mueller anywhere. You put away your wand. And somebody from the kind of like faculty section stands up and shouts, "For God's sake, somebody find the boy before the spell takes effect. Everyone, go take a break. Depart from this place. If you see Mueller, bring him to the nurse's office." And you look over, and it's Professor Mothman, with his thick cheeks,
Yes.
saying all of this.
The
And
MILF Mothman I'd like to
Man, fucking stop for no reason.
and the faculty kind of like spread out. You're not entirely sure what's happening. A lot of the students aren't even sure what's happening because they don't know that spell. But hey, you won. Bonus objective complete. You get
Just-
5 adversity tokens.
Hell yeah.
Dang.
You killed it. But achievement unlocked. Killed a man.
Killed him, man. Justin doesn't understand that he's probably killed the kid, so he's just gonna fucking celebrate. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, Kite rules! Platypus house!" And then, as for you, second years.
Yeah, all of them are looking at you with a bit of like fear and confusion in their eye as they leave the dining hall. And large crowds begin to leave in droves. So Brandon and Andy and Magnolia, how do you react to all of this? And are you sticking around afterwards, or what's your plan?
Andy has no frame of reference for what's going on, so she's exclusively watching Kylie to see how Kylie reacts.
Kylie doesn't know what's going on.
Okay, so Andy's
She
just
seems
like,
confused.
Andy's watching like the faculty, and she's like, so that probably wasn't good, right?
Maybe not. So, do I really die, huh?
Yeah, it seems that way.
Oh, there doesn't seem to be a way to stop it.
I wish there was, but this is the only back in time experience that I'm getting. I wish there was more that we could do. Telling you is the only idea that I had to like give you kind of like a head start or something.
Okay. If this all ends and you get out of the loop or whatever, and I'm still gone, can you try to look out for my mom? No, she worries about me a lot, and I'm sure she'll take it hard.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'll do my best.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And if you think of anything that I could try, I'll try anything, basically.
Okay. Sounds good. I think I'm gonna go back to the library and see if I can figure anything else out just
Okay.
from what you all have told me.
Okay. Do you want company or do you want to be alone? I totally get it. Either way.
I mean, if I don't know if there's something else you want to do. I mean, for you, like, you all didn't even know about this stuff before, but so if there's some magical something you want to explore, like, I wouldn't want to put it past you for, like, going and looking at that.
Dude, it's like your life. That's kind of freaking important, you know? I would rather, not learn about magic shit than, and I mean, Sable's doing great with the whole learning thing. I think that he can miss one day.
Okay, that sounds nice then. Thanks.
Yeah, totally, man. And she gives kind of like a soft shoulder punch.
She, like, smiles a little bit and will stand up and start heading towards the library. Brandon and Magnolia, what are you up to?
What time is it? Like
It's like 3.
after 3? Yeah.
Just after 3, so like 3:05.
Okay. I guess I'll probably like follow the crowd out. See where everyone's heading. I don't know what the school day schedule is.
Generally, I guess this is kind of like at the end of the day. So,
Okay.
it'd kind of be like a free time now of you get to do whatever the fuck you want.
I think maybe I'll try and find a staff to figure out what's going on. Like, since
Okay.
they all seem to know what's happening.
Let's say the first person you're able to find is Professor Argus.
Is that the horse?
Unicorn, thank you. The professor of Earth Studies. You see him as he's kind of like in a hallway looking in various like closets and things. And as you approach him, he turns around. He has a cigarette loosely hanging in his mouth, and he like grabs it with a finger. Oh, Olivia, how are you doing today? Can I help you with something? And he kind of like walks past you and is continuing to look around and things.
Professor, what happened to my brother?
Oh, you do not need to worry, Olivia. We will find them in time. It'll be fine.
Are you sure I don't need to contact my parents or anything?
No, you don't. You don't need to contact. It's fine. We don't need to tell your parents about this. It's perfectly okay.
Do you think I could wait for him in the nurse's office?
Yes, the nurse's office is a great idea. I'm sure he will be there shortly. You do not need to worry.
Which direction is that?
Not know what the nurse's Sacre bleu, child.
I haven't been since I've been here.
Of course, of course. It is down Hall C, and then you take a left on Saskatchewan Hall, and then it is the third door on your right.
All right. Thank you so much, Professor. I head off to the nurse's
Of course,
office.
and you can see he's still like looking in things while he's talking to you, like the entire time. He's never directly looking at you.
Mhm.
And you head to the nurse's office. And the nurse's office is currently empty.
Oh, cool. I want to dig around for some scar cream.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Okay.
Or any magical items that I feel like would be used for healing, like disfiguration.
Sure.
That's an I saw this coming face.
Roll me. Are you doing this quickly or are you doing this carefully?
Carefully. I don't care if anyone sees me.
Okay, give me a. Give me a fucking grit roll. I don't fucking know.
What do I need to hit?
You get an adversity token for reminding me. You can find a nice cream at 6. You can find something really useful at 12.
Okay. Oh, so I got a 3. What did I need to hit again?
A 6 or a 12.
Oh. What? You know, I don't think it's worth re-rolling, spending adversity tokens to re-roll that for a cream. I'll just keep it at a 3.
Okay, so you're looking around in like various drawers and things, reading like what certain things are, because you'll find like various pastes and ointments, but then as you're looking at them, it's not exactly what you're kind of looking for. And then suddenly, the nurse and your unconscious brother, who is muttering something in a language you don't understand to himself, and then another freaked out kid walk into the nurse's office quickly. The kid like sets down your brother, who is now laying down on the table, and the nurse looks over to you. Oh, sweetie, you're gonna want to get out of here just for a few minutes. We just gotta perform a quick oopsies exorcism. And she like straps him down to like the bed.
Oh my god.
And it's like, if you could you find me Professor Slither Snake, if you could. And just as soon as you're able, and we'll let you know when you can come see your brother again. He'll be fine.
Why do you need the professor?
He's just good at exorcisms.
Okay.
The professor of combative and defensive spells, so of course he'd be good at that sort of thing.
I leave. I do not look for the professor.
Oh, okay.
My brother was a jerk to me.
Yeah, you know what?
He
You're
can
right.
suffer.
Oh my God.
Fuck this
He's
kid.
about to die.
All right.
I'm not even mad.
So, cool. The other kid leaves the room, and he's gonna go the opposite direction as you, to try to find Professor Snake. And
Is he a snake?
do you want high or low?
Low.
Okay, the other kid finds Professor Snake.
Oh.
If I had rolled low, then you would have seen Professor Snake, and maybe you just didn't say anything. But yeah, so they're able to fix up your brother, and he's fine, but he's out of commish the rest of the day. And Brandon, what are you up to?
I think right after the fight, Brandon's just there, mouth agape, and all of his snakes have their mouths agape. And just looking at Justin going, "Woo, platypus ass."
Yeah.
You told me I could do it. I knew I could do it.
You did way better than I thought. Maybe too good.
Me too.
What does that spell do?
I don't know. It just said, if you use a spell, you'll win. And I won.
Oh. Well, yep. You should probably congratulate, or not congratulate, but like show you're a good sportsman since he lost. Like go shake his hand or whatever. Good match, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
It's classy.
Okay.
If he
you say
shows
so.
up, I guess. Anyway, what are you doing for the rest of the day?
Well, I kind of want more beignets.
Do we have those meal cards?
I should check. Let's go look through all of our stuff.
Okay. I also have a ball.
Ooh, is it a fun ball?
I think it's like a gypsy or like a fortune teller ball.
Did you know I was gonna win?
No, I just had faith in you.
Oh.
Thanks.
But I am curious to see if I can learn anything else. Okay, I'm gonna go get my ball and see if I can find my card.
Okay, let's go play with your ball.
Okay.
I'm glad you only have one.
Okay, well, so you run off to find your ball and to see if you two have dining cards. Kite would. You, however, would not, unfortunately. Haxius.
I don't have a meal card.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Kite does. But you find your ball, and I imagine you two go off to get more beignets and whatever else you want.
Just beignets.
Just beignets.
Just beignets.
What do you try to figure out from the ball?
He's going to, with his powdered sugary hands, he's going to try to concentrate very intently on Kylie and see if he can see just like what pops up. He's going to try to think of that day that's on the loop, or like the week prior.
Okay.
And see if just concentrating on what's happening in Bliss at that time and Kylie, if something pops up.
Okay. Roll me a brains check.
Okay.
Brains or grit?
Definitely brains.
This is not an easy roll.
I don't have any adversity.
You need a 20.
Oh. Well, this is... We're not, but let's roll for fun. 2.
The ball does nothing. You don't know how to work this thing.
Good try, buddy.
Maybe it does something else. That was kind of disappointing.
They can't all be winners.
Can I try again? About
Can I
something
help?
else?
Sure. What else do you
Okay.
want to use it for?
He's gonna see if he can see what's happening to Mueller.
Okay. DC 20 again.
Oh, okay. Well, 8.
Did that explode or anything?
No, I have a D12.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Still does not work.
This is stupid.
Dumb
Andy-
ball.
Andy could float stuff last time.
Is this ball supposed to float things or just see things?
I don't know. I thought it was like a, fortune teller's magic ball. Might just be a piece of glass.
Kite's just gonna tap it. Like, can I see what I'm doing right now?
Make a brains check.
Yeah.
DC 20.
One of you fuckers is gonna accidentally use this ball.
That's a 1.
It does nothing.
It's just a paperweight.
Kite's just guy's gonna be like, look, it's working. It's showing what I'm doing right now. It's
Brandon
just
gets like real close.
it's just this reflection.
It's reflection.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I wonder if people are gonna be scared of you now. Or more than they were. Well, not you, but Kite.
Oh yeah. He's supposed to be scary. Well, I guess that was pretty scary. How do I
Yeah.
act scary? Brandon, how do I be scary?
Act like Magnolia.
You're right.
But maybe more like shadowy and aloof.
It's aloof.
Oh,
Like the scrubby thing?
that's a loofah. Like, you're distant. You're not available for common conversations with normal people.
Okay.
You're not really engaged with
That sounds like Magnolia.
common happenstance things.
Got it.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to be cool.
You're so cool.
Well, cooler. You can always be better.
Okay. Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
So, what now?
I don't know. Do you think we should ask some of the professors questions, or should we actually try to do some more magic?
I vote for more magic.
Me too.
All right. So you two spend the rest of your night practicing magic and everything. And Magnolia, what do you do with the rest of your night? Are you just hanging?
So I left the nurse's office. Did they ever call me back to go see my brother?
A message probably got to you saying that your brother was okay but resting.
Okay. What would Magnolia want to do? Huh. I guess. Yeah, she'll just go about, follow like the school schedule sheet, dinner in like the dining hall. Go and like look through some of her stuff in like her notebooks. Like,
Okay.
see what she's been learning about like the, like, what is it, transfiguration? Is that what I'm studying?
Yep.
Or Olivia's studying? Yeah.
Yep. I think as you go through a bit more of a normal day for Olivia, you see you're very used to being alone and to kind of being like a lone wolf, so to speak, or whatever. Doing your own thing, not really having any friends. But with you, back in Bliss, people are intimidated or afraid of you. Or you've just kind of like socially pushed them away.
Mhm.
As you're living a day through Olivia's point of view, away from Brandon and Justin and Kylie and Andy, You feel what it's like to be a social pariah. People are disgusted by you. They kind of snicker while glancing at you. This girl is not treated well, and you're experiencing all these things. Nobody sits near you, nobody really interacts with you. This girl is just a bit of a kind of like ghost that everybody stays away from. And I don't know how that will make Magnolia feel. Or
Magnolia thinks it's totally understandable
oh my god.
that this girl
Completely irredeemable.
Magnolia
Stone
knows Magnolia knows that looks get you very far in life, and that this girl, not only does she not have them, but she puts no effort into them and doesn't talk to anyone and makes no effort. So you know what, she should probably put more effort in, this girl. Maybe people wouldn't treat her so poorly.
We're gonna make Magnolia a good person one of these days, everybody.
Today is not that day.
Today is not the
Maybe
day.
with magic.
Lastly, Andy, you are back in the library with Kylie. I would like you to give me another brains roll.
Yeah, you fucking got it.
You can also roll a d6 since Kylie is there helping you.
Okay.
But I'll tell you now, you want at least a 15.
That's not gonna fucking happen. That's
You're gonna need to explode, but you'll get something really good.
Go off, queen.
Restart that. Well, that one didn't explode. That was a 2 on my D4.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? Fuck this D6. Like, holy shit, I was kind of like fucking with it earlier and it kept rolling ones. I don't know if it's like busted. Okay. Alright, no, that was a 4 total. Like
Okay.
between the two. I got 2s on both of them. Fuck this D6.
All right. So I think you two are researching like loosely, but largely you're just kind of hanging out with one another and talking a bit. She's asking what Bliss is like. She's getting like really curious about it, since apparently that's where they move and where she dies. And she just wants to know what it is and what you're like in the other world. And just kind of everything. And what do you tell her?
I tell her, I tell her that Bliss is small but fine. There's not a lot that happens there, but that's probably for the better. I tell her the cool places that I like to hang out, but like that's very much like gym bro attitude shit. She's like, yeah, I go to the gym and after school I like hang out and go to the gym and stuff like that. But eventually, as she's been talking about it, she mentions a like place that she likes to go that's not like out of the way or anything. It's kind of near her house where she likes to go and hang out when she needs a quiet moment. And she's like, it's really pretty. There's a little creek. And there's like a tree that like the roots have got all the dirt like packed into it. So even though like it probably should have eroded away, it's like an overhang and it's really neat. So I like to sit there and I like to let my feet kind of dangle because it's high enough above the water that I don't get wet. And yeah, unless it's really cold, I can just sit out there for hours and just kind of no thoughts, head empty. Just vibe.
Yeah. Love it. Perfect. So as the two of you continue to talk late into the day, night eventually falls, and with it, comes bedtime.
Bedtime. Woo, our favorite time of day.
You all go back to your dorm rooms and eventually fall asleep, knowing what's going to happen once you wake once more. And that's where we'll finish off for tonight.
I almost killed a child.
Yeah.
With an
Oh
avocado.
my God, I did not expect
Thanks.
it to go that way.
Thanks.
I'm really
I
proud
had-
of you.
I had a
for-
whole plan of like using blinks to dodge and get up close to it with my claws and like doing some trickery and like fucking avocado, dude.
That avocado
Yeah.
really fucked him up.
Hell
I was gonna try to make like a sunbeam like blind him or like
Oh yeah.
make like
You
a
guys are overthinking
swash
it.
of hair come in front of his eyes so he couldn't see. Like I was like, I'm gonna try to mess with him.
Clearly that was too much. All we needed to do was avocado.
Obviously, yeah.
Obviously.
Always the
That was
answer.
plan the whole time.
It was so funny because I was leading up to it. I was like, oh shit, I used a lot of like my adversity tokens on the study roll. I kind of regret it now because I feel like I'm gonna need those for the fight.
But you were
avocado
great.
was worth it.
Yeah.
All good.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight and watching our game of Bikes on Brooms. Let's go around real quick and everybody say who they are and what they're up to online. Ash, who are you?
I'm Ash. I play Justin and Kite, and I do not a whole lot on Twitter, but you can find me doing not a whole lot on Twitter at Zephyr Chaotix.
Yay. And Arabella.
I'm Arabella. I play Magnolia / Olivia. You can find me on Instagram, sincerely.arabella. I sometimes post things.
Yay.
Woo.
And then Graham.
Hi, my name's Graham. You can find me at
Hi,
Rocket
Graham.
Man. Hi, Nina. Find me at Rocket Man on Twitter and Instagram. I'm not active on either, but you can find tweets that I like or retweet late at night when I feel less inhibited.
And Nina.
Hi, I'm Nina. I play Andy and Andy in Sable's body. God bless that poor unicorn. Yeah, you can find me at Nina Wolverina on Twitter, and if you check my pin tweet, you may notice that I wrote a book. It's a book. I'm gonna give a little more detail this time. It's a book I wrote started writing in NaNoWriMo of 2017. I finished it in November of 2018. I finished the first draft, and ever since then it's kind of been an editing purgatory. But guess what? It's finally out of editing purgatory. And it'll be available on print and for paperback and on Kindle on the 20th of this month. So a little like around 2 weeks away.
Yay.
Very, very excited about that. Link in my Twitter bio and in my pinned tweet to pre-order a signed copy if you're in the US. If you're not, you can get a signed nameplate sticker. That's an option, but it's not necessary. Thank you for just even listening. That's already great support. Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm Emma, also known as Emma Panada. You can find me here where I run or host TTRPG games, or you can find me on Twitter where I tweet about being ace and trans and everything else.
And funny.
And funny. But thank you all so much. I hope you have a great rest of your nights. See if any of my good friends are streaming that. No, not really. We'll raid somebody named Bry Guy, the Shy Guy, who's playing Mario Kart right now.
Oh, I wonder who all's there. I would be there right now if I wasn't here.
That's not Emma's old friend. This is Emma's regular
When we don't
friend.
play, I'm over on his stream playing Mario Kart. So.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody, and go say hi to Bry and watch him be good at Mario Kart or something. But we will see you all later, and thanks for hanging out with us.
Have a
Bye.
blissful
Aw,
week.
Bye. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna
The
let it
tagline,
die.
never let
I
it
always
die.
forget about
Don't let it
that.
die.
All right, and
I do
we are
always forget about
done.
that.